Hi everyone. This demonstration is going to be on how to do active frog. So this is a glute exercise that you're going to be down on the ground on your stomach for. So come down to the ground. You want to get your hips pushed into the ground. You get that tuck, ribs pulled down, and you look at the ground, kind of pointing your nose, but don't let it go. If you're finding that you get a little tired, it is alright to rotate to one side and let your head relax. This is focused on the lower body, so you don't have to be too concerned with it. What you're going to do is get your knees out to the side and put the soles of your feet together. So out to the side to whatever is a comfortable width for you, and soles of your feet together. You want to try and think about keeping a little bit of tucking here. It's going to be a little hard, but you don't want to have this super intense back arch. You want to keep your hips kind of pushed into the ground. So from that position, what you're going to do is squeeze your feet together and then release. So inhale and exhale as you squeeze the feet together. Really trying to think about pushing through with your heels, not necessarily with your toes, or with the ball of your foot, I should say. So it's really driving as much as possible your whole foot together, and you're going to feel a strong squeeze in your glutes while you do this. If you start to get cramping in the hamstrings, that means you're trying to tuck your feet together, and you don't want that. You want to keep that kind of nice and relaxed, and you're pushing your feet inwards together, not trying to pull towards your hips. If you're getting pretty comfortable with this, right, you just get your legs wider, and that's how you increase the difficulty of it. And you just squeeze and then release. Make sure you're breathing while you do it. It's totally fine to have your legs not super wide as you're starting with this, but you want to make sure you're not super narrow either, because then it's going to be really hard to get your feet together. So kind of get to a depth, or width I should say, that you can get the feet together and then squeeze. If you notice any kind of cramping while you're doing that, just stop. Don't squeeze as hard, because you're going to be firing up glute muscles in a way that probably you haven't done too often. So it is a possibility. But if that does happen, just gently come out of the movement, kind of move around a bit, and it should be fine. Enjoy.